It's on to a new week for Cleveland, and next on the schedule are the Steelers. They'll be running right into the blitz. Not an enviable.
Ready. 52, one. Set. Ready. Set.
The convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers. We're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Brown sideline. You get a look at head coach Kevin Stefanski. His side able to rattle on. The Browns back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. They'll run here on first down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
First on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
From the gun, Gabriel. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down, Cleveland.
On first down, they'll run. Rolling into enemy territory. Still fighting forward. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Browns, and their running back about to get back to work. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field.
It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
Recovered by the Steelers.
The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ready.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the well again. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Come on. Ready.
Off the play action. Here's Gabriel. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment.
On the set.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Gabriel here from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. We've set it downs from the 37.
Ready.
Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. Hits his running back. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
And this running back headed back out for a new series. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here.
Here we go.
1st down, Gabriel. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw this one. Gabriel. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate. Thanks very much.
The rest of the league. The Browns back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they could take control of the second half early, Bronc, if they break the tie on this opening drive.
Hey, green. Black 40. Okay.
Gabriel, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Yeah, he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's a pickup of 4 yards, and that's a Browns 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Browns.
Ready?
They give it to him again. This is ahead for about 5. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Dumped off to his running back. Shoots away from one. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Set, ready. Set.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Gabriel finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
4 yards. That's another Browns 1st down.
Give now to the running back. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I mean, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd and 7.
Gabriel to the air now.
18-yard line.
Again, he connects with Collins. It's a Cleveland touchdown.
To number 33.
The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here's Gabriel. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Let's go.
second and long.
Right up the gut. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
And the Browns, first down. A gain of 4 yards. And the Browns, first down.
Another carry for it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. The Steelers calling their first timeout. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Gabriel setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
First down.
Blue, 32.
Back-to-back carries here. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Browns leading by 7. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Ready?
Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry to come up. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll run for this. And he is stopped a long ways from that line of game. They force a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day. Not on that play.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And this game, wow, it came down to the final moments where it was their clutch score that proved the difference and set up this victory.